Learning journal entry for what I've been up to for the last couple of weeks. Well, this week really. I've been given a new project on UK cards instalment lending. I don't expect anybody to know or understand what that is unless they're involved in banking, so please don't worry, I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of it. I'm picking up this project in the middle of its work, and I'm picking it up as the manager for the project, which is good, I suppose, from a career point of view. Terrible for me because I'm a bit nervous about the implementation delivery. There's a lot of work to do and an awful lot of unknowns. We're working with stakeholders who work in India, and because of that, the way they work and provide information is quite different to some of the ways we work onshore. So there's a kind of culture clash there. So that's kind of interesting in terms of management. So building on what we've done earlier, here's my project plan. Now, because I'm taking this over in the middle, a lot of the top of this project plan has been done. You can see the dates here. My initials aren't there, and the dates are back in July. So we'll zoom down to my bit here, because my bit is to finish off the build of all the material and roll the material out. So you can see here that I've gone through. You can see the percentage of completeness for some of the different builds. This one is only 10% complete. This one I did some work on today, so it's 20% complete, which is great. This one's up to 80% complete, but we'll come on to that in a moment because it's not as complete as I might have hoped. This one is 70% complete. We've also got some of my plans for implementation. So this is when we roll out the project and do the MI collation and stuff like that to get the effectiveness of the project. These are some of the administration jobs I've got to do, like regular one-to-ones with the team members, cascade requirements, things like complete weekly reports and things like that. So those are some of my duties on the project, which is terrifying in and of itself. So that's nice. Just in view of some of the comments I made earlier about some of the quality of our work, so we get a lot of information from our colleagues offshore. Now, this is an e-learning that was built previously, but it turns out in the intervening time when we were off the project, they've actually changed all the screens around. So what we do in this particular e-learning is take people through a mobile application. So this is a mobile application. All of these are new pictures, new photos that had to be input into the e-learning, and the material they sent me to do that, I'm going to show you now, is a video. So they sent me a video of the actual thing working in real life, and then my mission this morning was to grab stills from this and then import them in here. So if we show you some of the stills, somewhere in here, there we go. So here are some of the still files. So this is what the thing looks like as a still, and this is some of the work I've done just to tidy up the image and stuff like that. And then I get to go through each of these, find the appropriate still for that particular slide, give it a right click and replace the picture, and then I can replace the picture from the file and the new picture comes in the same place, which is a lovely bit of functionality, but not something I want to be doing. So been quite a challenging morning with that, and for the last few days, back to about last Thursday, setting up the plan, making sure everything works. But the plan's being approved and signed off by my boss with relatively small amendments, which is quite good for him. So quite pleased with that. I'll be much more pleased when I've got an answer to the whole list of questions that I sent out to the project team yesterday to make sure that I understand all the things I need to do, because there are more screens in this that I think I'm going to have to replace, but they're being a little bit cagey about whether I need to replace them or not, because I'm not sure they know the answer. So that's going to be quite an interesting meeting tomorrow that I have with them. That's me for now. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll see you next time around.